Motherfuckers, yesterday I only won 1 point of rating in the first day of the challenge. I should start to play better in Blitz because if not, I'm never going to reach 20 of rating. But okay, I won a very good game against the London system. Yes, yes, also it's well. So let's analyze the game. Okay, my opponents open with d4, knight f6, bishop f4, d5, knight d2, and c5. I like to play c5 early against the London. And here my opponent takes on c5, who is not the best here, was better just to play e3 or yeah, simply e3. Yes, e3 was the best move here, followed by knight f3 and then c3 and a normal placement of the pieces. But t takes c5 here is not the best. For example, with the pawn on e3, here takes on c5 was more normal. This is an equal position. But with the knight on d2, this is like small advantage for black because now after e6 when I capture on c5, I'm going to have two central pawns, and my opponent only one, so this is going to be immediate advantage. Knight b3, trying to defend the pawn, but I just play knight b7, attacking c5. Knight d4, of course, was possible, but I prefer just knight d7, developing pieces. Bishop d6, bishop d6, c d6, sword castle, because I know that the d6 pawn is going to fall. We have no way to defend the pawn. b3, and now I was thinking about queen b6, sorry, queen b6 and queen d6. But I didn't want to lose a tempo with the queen, so I just decided to improve the knight a little bit to then take on the 6. And here I play a5, who some moves ago was the best move, but now it's not the best. But okay, it's an interesting option. The machine prefers just bishop d7 and rook c8 with a normal development for white. Knight c4 or knight d4. a5, so castle a4, good move, projecting the knight back. Knight c1, and now I have e5 or bishop d7 and another option, but a3 was good. e3 are now very good move e5, now taking the full control of the center. And now the black position is completely better. He has a good, two good knights. And the bishop is coming to f5, the rooks to the center. This pawn was great, and white have the pieces in the first rounds. So black here is just close to be winning, 92. Bishop f5, 93, rook c8, rook c1, rook d8, just placing the pieces in the best square, of course. More or less is an IC game. Rook f8, 21, and now I finally break because, of course, I place all my pieces. So when you place all your pieces well, you should break the center. Of course, maybe I move like a6 because useful, but I have enough good position to just break the center. e4, and against it takes, I was thinking about play e4, but here my opponent has a good result who is knight c5, queen takes knight b7, queen b7, I calculate this, of course, knight b1, but what I miss is that after rook b7, white had bishop a6. I missed that in my calculation, so it takes d4 was the best move. Knight b1, knight d5, and then b5, and of course black is just winning. Instead of that, my opponent just sacrificed the pawn, sorry. Just playing e4, trying to activate a little bit, but bishop d4, and here I was thinking about f5, who was possible, but I saw that after take here, and knight d5, my position was so easy. So I have a pawn up, so I just decided to trade pieces. Bishop f3, knight c3, very good knight there. 22, yeah, I play b5, defending the pawn. Rook e1, maybe here was stronger, just play h6, maybe. And just leaving all the um, fair checkmate, so rook c8 to play rook c5. But of course, before was a useful move. 22, rook c8, follows and preparing rook c5 to defend the pawn, the e5 pawn in an active way. Bishop d4, rook c5, defending, always better to defend in an active way, of course. f4, and now the only mistake that I made in the game is too less time in the clock. I, I have many time problems in this game. I played 5 was interesting. The idea is the bishop takes. Of course, I can take on f4, but I was thinking of queen a6. Was attacking the bishop and attacking queen f4. But e4 here was stronger. Just the rook is attacking the bishop and queen e3. But my real intention was just play queen a6. Okay, bishop f3 and just I take here, doesn't matter, it's only a sec. 21, g6, rook a8, Here I just decided to take on it. So the only problem that I have in this game is that I have like it's only seconds. I should have played faster because I had a very good position to lose in the time travels or flag or something. So that's my only mistake to win the game to let me play faster. 28, queen e5, queen g8, king e6, just queen f8. There are only just checks. There's no checks. Didn't go further. If queen f7, I was planned to play queen e7 and there is not enough. Of course, I'm allowing so much counterplay more than is necessary, but everything is at least is defending. Now my king is completely safe here. And here, of course, my c3 rook a6. I play king g5. I don't like king g5. I prefer, for example, knight d5. Yes, I think about that, but with 2 seconds I finally didn't play. But that move was good enough because if piece of takes just f3 and I realized that this is going to be checkmate. And the knight is defending f6. And so yes, knight d5 is just win, but okay, king e5 is enough. Queen f8, with queen f8 I don't know. Yeah, his idea is take on f6 and followed by queen c5, but this doesn't work. Of course, b2, yeah, take, and he has no more checks. Check and promote. Very good win against the London. Just playing with the initiative, I didn't make more, just develop pieces. And after I have all the pieces developed and break in the center. So good game to still trying to reach 20,000. I should increase my pace because now I have 2416 and so I should increase 400 more my rating, but I'm sure that I'm going to reach 2000. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.